Lying down. Hello, we're going to start lying down with our feet on the floor. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, curl. And lower. And inhale, and exhale. And lower, and lift. All right, 5 more. Up. And 4. And 3. And 2. 1 more. Now let your booty stay high and interlace your fingers underneath your back and shimmy the shoulders and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale, release your arms, and then roll your spine down. And then lift up your legs. Act like there's a table underneath them. Let your hands come behind you. Rotate your right shoulder to your left knee and your left shoulder to your right knee. Now pull the toes back. Now point the toes. So we'll do 2 with the toes pointed, 2 with the heel pressing. In, feel the belly pull in. Feel the shoulder blades come off the mat. You're waking up your ankles, your abdominals. Inhale and exhale. 4 more sets. Point, point, flex, flex, point, point, flex, flex. And then rest your feet back down. Curl your spine up. And then if you'd like to add on, lift up your right leg. Drop your booty and lift it up 10 times. 2, 3, one-legged bridge. 4, 5, keep that right leg long. 6, 7, 8, 9, lower that foot, lift up your left leg, drop down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower your foot, inhale, lower your spine, and then take your feet in that imaginary table position. Lift up your shoulders, take your right leg in, and then exhale your left leg out. Right leg, left leg. Your shoulder blades are off the mat. You have a soft point for 8 more. Belly in, tuck the chin enough that you'll have neck strain, and you can see your belly pulling in. Now flex the foot. We're going to heel lead. 10, 9, 8, 7, reach to that heel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. Now hands go to your feet and your knees are wide like your little butterfly. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lengthen the left leg, lift up the right leg. Draw a circle, leg circle, up, and 2. Ribs are down, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, 9. Now let's go the other way. We'll go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now for now, we're going to let that leg down. Lift up your other leg. Draw a circle. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the other way, 10, 9, 8, 7, and you're breathing, 6, continuously, 5, your ribs are down, 4, for those abs, 3, 2, and 1. Now, hug both legs in and really circle those ankles. We'll do 5 big circles and really circle them the other way. 5, get some mobility. Good, now point and flex them. They can be together or opposite. Now, spread the toes, spread the toes, spread the toes, spread the toes. Now send the right leg up. Your hand goes behind the thigh or the calf. Send the left leg low but not touching the floor. You're gonna lift up the shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, pull one leg in and exhale. We're gonna soften point. You're gonna look down at your belly and you're gonna watch it pull in and take 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pull the toes back, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now let your legs go out like a V, stretch, inner thigh stretch. Pull your toes back if you'd like. And hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale and then an exhale. Now hug those legs. You're going to pretend you're a cannonball. The modified double leg stretch looks like this, where your head and your shoulders are down. You're basically lifting close to vertical. And we're going to add on, if you can, lift your shoulder blades off the mat, stretch the arms and the legs, and then hug your shins. Now if you stretch 45 degrees back, legs 45 degrees forward, it's going to be more intense. Inhale. Good. The inhale on the stretched out part is more demanding, so you really have to pull your belly in. Squeeze your thighs together for those inner thigh connections, and that helps your abs turn on. Okay, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now we're going to lift the hands are coming down for a moment, and we're going to lift up the legs. Now draw a circle. This is corkscrew. And then draw a circle the other way. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. I'm just going to push this video back so you can see more. And around. And around. Now the bigger that circle, the more difficult. So you can always modify by keeping it small or bending the knees and drawing a circle with your knees. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. All right. The hands are going to hug onto the legs and just squeeze the belly. Inhale 5 with your thighs. 4, 3, 2. Legs go up. Fingertips behind your head. Lift up your shoulders. Double leg lower. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Lift your shoulders. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to take the right ankle to the left thigh, reach your hands to the window, and just start addressing that hip stretch. And if you have the ability to move your ankles here without disturbing your focus on your hip stretch, you can do that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. Ankle the thigh. Reach your hands through and hold on. Good. Stretching. Releasing. Yeah, and if you can add on the ankles without disturbing your focus on the hip stretch, you can do that. Jaw is soft, eyes are soft. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. We're going to lift up those legs, place the hands behind your head. Now you can do an upper body crunch 5 times. 4, 3, 2, you know where I'm going with this, Shireen. Now the lower body for 10, for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now put them together. This is a double crunch. If that's too hard, just pick the upper or the lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're going to take the feet down, and you can take a normal crunch, but I do want to offer, this is a modification. If you would like to take the roll up, you're going to peel your spine off the mat. You're going to go over an imaginary beach ball. Fabulous. And then roll down. I'm going to scoot back so you can see me. Roll down, glue the legs together, inhale the arms overhead, and exhale up, peel off the mat, go over, and inhale. You got it. Roll. Make it stretchy and strengthening. So your abs pull in. Yes. You go back. You stretch. You up. Peel up. If it's too hard, just do the upper half of this roll down, which is called a partial roll down, and that way you don't have to pick your head off the floor. You can also use a Dynamite around your thighs. And I'd like to offer a advanced feature. Your fingertips can be at your head and you stack the spine and then you hinge. Now this is called neck pull. You hinge, and then when you can't go anymore, you flex. Inhale, you come up, try to keep those elbows back. I know it's hard. Roll over that beach ball, lift up, hinge, 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 and roll. Peel up, go over, lift up, hinge, roll, exhale up, lift up, hinge. Good job. We have one more. Good job. Up, over, stack, hinge, and a full body stretch. Let everything stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, left foot on the floor, right leg up. Now, if you would like, do a normal crunch or do a climb a tree. There's the hamstring stretch. Try not to throw. Try to work those abs, segment that spine off the mat. Inhale, belly pulls in. 3, inhale. 4, 5. Now foot down, other foot up. Inhale, exhale, up. 1, good. 2, good. 3, 4, and 5. And lower. All right, take a moment for happy baby. You can even open up your big toe away from your second toe here and hold for 5. That's great. 4, 3, 2, and you can hold this longer, or if you need to grab a sip, grab a sip. And take an inhale. And on your exhale, your feet come back down. Now we're gonna curl our spine up, and Jenny, I know you just popped in, so if you need to just do bridges, please do. You can add on your right leg, lower it down, point and flex. 1, 2, 3, inhale and exhale, 4 leg pulls, 5, 6, strengthening the left glute, 7, and 8, 9, 10. Now lower that foot, lift your booty. Let's do the other side. We're gonna lower that leg and point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower that foot, take an inhale, lift the hips, and an exhale to lower back down. So this is actually a yoga posture, but we're gonna do it anyway. You're gonna hold on to your big toe with your right hand, your right 2 fingers, lift up your leg. Now if that doesn't work, just do the best you can to make that leg up. Tuck your chin, lift up your left leg. Now the left hand can remind the left thigh to stay long. The right leg can be bent if you need to, otherwise 10. Belly in, 9. 8, a modification would be just do a hamstring stretch. 7, 6, 5, it's imperative you listen to your neck and don't hurt your neck. 2, and 1, rest. Now the other 2 fingers go around that big toe. Your other leg lengthens. Now lift up. If you cannot straighten that knee, that's okay. You just do the best you can. You might even hold on to the back of the calf as a modification. Right leg long, 10. 9, you're probably looking at those toes that are stretched out. 8, 7, 6, breathing. 5, belly in. 4, 3, 2, inhale and exhale. Perfect. Legs here. Now you could do a regular crunch, or if you'd like, do a full teaser where you peel up. 1, and then you lower down, and then you exhale, come up. 2, and then you inhale and you come back down. And you exhale and you do 3, and you bend and you come down. And exhale, 4, and you lower. Inhale, and 5, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, now work it. 1 inch down, another inch down, another inch down, another inch down, and rest. Hold your legs, move your ankles, get some mobility in those toes. Spread them out like fans. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to turn our belly over, and this is for our swans. Take a sip if you need to, and you're going to take your hands above the floor. I'll grab a sip. So you hover. Now you inhale and you lift up. It's just a couple of inches, but that's so important. We're going to just check that the neck is long. The glutes have some energy in them, but they're not so tight that they're tensing, jamming your bones. And the toes have energy, but they're not cramped. Now, if you'd like to add on, put your hands on the floor, press up, and hold. 10, 9, 8. Beautiful. 7. This is so good for posture. 6. Betty, see if your shoulder blades will go down lower. Yeah, there you go. That looks better. You wrapped your elbows towards the floor, and that helped. 3, 2. Now lower and let your head rest. Lift up both legs. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower the legs. Lift up your upper back without your hands. Let your hands assist you. And then lower. And lift your legs, and lift your back, and lift your legs, and lift your upper body, and lift your legs, and lift your upper body, and lift your legs. Now your upper body's gonna stay up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and press back to a child pose. You can push your hips back to your heels. Let your arms stretch out, and you're gonna feel like your neck is letting go to gravity. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. We're gonna go back out down to that belly. Let your belly go down. And take those hands up the lower spine. You're gonna take an inhale and lift your upper back, lift your legs. And just hover. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax, switch your hands, go up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, and then exhale. Now let your hands be a pillow for your head. Lift up your right leg and then your left leg. You're pivoting your hip off the floor so your femur gets really long out of your body towards the wall behind you before it lifts. Long, length, lift, length, lift. Now your neck, you're gonna scan, make sure it's not holding any tension. Now your shoulders, no tension. 4, 3, 2. Now if you want to add on, your arms could be out like a Y. Right arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. This is called swimming. You almost act like your belly's on a float. Now if you want to make this a little harder, all the limbs come off the floor and you continue. And I'm going to keep it at this pace. 8, 7, inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now again, child pose, but this time, if you want to pull your toes under, it makes for a really good foot stretch. And then your arms go long. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come back to the belly down. We're going to take the fingertips like temple to the temples, so you have little elbow triangles. Lift up your back and lower. Lift up your back and your right leg and lower. Lift up your back and your left leg and lower. Lift up your right leg, your back, and rotate your back. Good. And again, rotate and left leg. Rotate and right leg. Good. Slow and controlled so you can feel you're working diagonally, kind of like when you walk and your arms and legs are in a diagonal pattern. It's like that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now this time, child pose with knees wide. Act like you're making a W or a V with your legs and your belly goes right down the middle. Now this is a chance to diaphragmatically breathe. 3, 2, inhale, and exhale. Now we're going to take a sip if you need to. We're going to take some planks. So I'm doubling up my mat here, and I'm going to demo this with a roller. If you don't have a roller, don't worry. Just leave your feet on the floor. But I want to show you, if you have any toe sensitivity, you can always put your feet on top of the roller. It also makes the arms a little bit more active. So elbows underneath your shoulders. I'm just going to hold a plank. We call it establishing stability before we introduce mobility. So our cues are elbows are strong on the floor. That way your shoulder blades are flat on the back. You're going to feel like your low back's going to try to get pulled down because gravity is pulling you, so you actually have to kind of lift the ribs. Your knees are long and energetic.
Now you make sure, add this isometric pull, elbows to feet, feet to elbows, ribs towards pubic bone towards ribs. 5, 4, that adds on. 3, some work. 2, rest your pelvis. Now ideally you're in a Sphinx, or if you want you can be in a Cobra. Hold, stretch out those abs. Those of you that did Tuesday Sculpt with me yesterday, your abs are probably feeling it because we did a lot of core on the roller. So this is a great stretch for that. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now the elbows go back down. They're underneath your shoulder. You can stay on the roller or not. You're gonna lift up. Now, once you're in a plank, if you'd like to go forward and back an inch or so from the toes, from the shoulder joint, push forward, drop back. If you're doing this on your toes, I'm doing it on the roller to demo, then all toes have weight. 5, 4, 3, you're not letting the pinky toe take all the way. 2, 1, rest your pelvis, add on a Sphinx or a Cobra. Good, you could do a child's pose if you need to. I'm gonna just demonstrate the way that it stretches the front body. 5, 4, you're good, Catherine. 3, 2, big inhale. And exhale, elbows down. Now this one is gonna do a hip lift. So come up, you're gonna lift your hip and then lower. You're gonna lift your hip and then lower. Now if you have a roller, it'll move with you. If you don't, just do a hip lift and do the best you can. You'll feel it either way. 5, I'm not making it huge motions, I'm making it form. 4, keep your knees really long. 3, glue them together. 2, 1, rest your pelvis, elbows on the floor, hands press. 5, neck soft. 4, 3, 2, elbows down. This is, I'll just call it rock and roll or funky plank. You're gonna rotate your pelvis. So you can do this on the roller or not. Lift up. Now once you're in a plank, drop your left hip a little, then your right hip a little. Rotate, rotate. Good. All right. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take a child pose. With this child's pose, bend your elbows and pat yourself on the back for a little tricep stretch. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then take a downward dog. Stretch your hands out like pieces of pie between them. If you have a roller, be mindful. I don't want you to hit your roller. You're gonna press your heels back towards the floor. Look at your toes. Because we've opened up and spread them so much today, they should feel like there should be more space between them as you do down dog. Heels press. Sit bones press back. 5, 4, 3, 2, bend one knee, heel press. 5, 4, 3, 2, heel press. 5, 4, 3, 2, both heels press. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And slowly bend the knees. You're going to feel a little different stretch. Bend them and then straighten them. Slowly bend the knees towards the floor and then straighten them. Now you should feel your arms and your abs by now. If not, if you need a break, please do. But otherwise, we're deliberately challenging the upper body by pressing our hands into the floor. And we're stretching out the lower legs, the hamstrings. So you bend and then you straighten. Should feel like your heels are getting closer to the floor now. Bend, you're gonna feel your upper body. 4, press, bend, and really press your heels back. You'll be surprised, they'll stretch longer to the floor than they did the first time. Bend the knees, press. 2, Inhale. Now hold this stretch. Your heels are probably lower than they were before. Your hands are pushing stronger. Your hips are way back like I'm behind you and I'm pulling your hips back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I hope you felt that lower leg stretch. It was a way to get deeper in there and work the arms and shoulder blade stabilizers. This is called side plank. Let your elbow be underneath your shoulder. Take your legs out. I'm demoing it with the roller. I like to mix things up for us. So this is a great way to get more upper body strength because the feet are higher. Take your hands. Those of you that were with me yesterday, we did some of these. So hold. Now when you're ready, we're just holding for, now I want us to get really good and stable. 10. I had to lower just to adjust my mat, Jean. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now the hips lower, not the shoulders. You're just going to make sure they're safe. Switch it up. Use as much padding as you need to make sure the bones are happy. You're going to make the bones happy and the abs can be challenged while the joints are protected. Now basically we're establishing a stability pose. 10. Your back's against a wall. Your hips are going to be tempted to drop, but you're going to keep them in this long line. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale, lower. Now we're going to do the other side. Back to side plank, but on the other side. You're going to let your inhale lift you up. Pull a rotation and lift you up. Exhale, rotation. Good. And notice how I'm deliberately not just flying through these. 3. We're changing up the speed. Exhale. I like to add on the wrist. 4. The beautiful hands like you're in Swan Lake. 5. And open. And 6. Good. And my hips started to drop. 7. So keep it up. And 8. And lower. Good. Change it up. All right. You know what's coming. And you can do these without the roller. I'm adding a little variation here so we don't get stagnant. Up, hold. Good, Jean. And rotate. Gorgeous hands. And exhale. Inhale. And 4. And 5. 6. Keep going. Gotta adjust my mat a little bit. And 7. You're doing great, guys. Breathing. And up. Perfect. Lower it. Nice. And we're going to go back to a front plank. I'm going to move my roller this way. Let your arms be down. Now, with your roller or without, you can do basically the same cueing. The roller's just going to move a bit more. Let me get away from the wall. You're going to lift your hips, but kind of corner to the corner. Now lift your hips to the corner. Good. And lift. Now really try to keep your knees long. And the closer you have the roller to your feet or ankles, the harder it's going to be because it's a longer lever. The closer you have it to your knees, it'll be a little easier. Roll and lift. Now 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Now I'm going to leave the roller here to rest the hips higher. 5, 4, yep. 3, good. Cheat any way you need to. 2, and 1. Go back to a normal plank. Hold the plank. Now, if you want, stay there. If you have a roller, just pull in and out 8 times with your knees going under. Otherwise, you can just stay put. Good. Or you could alternate one knee in and then the other. All right, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. And then we're going to take the sideways position. I'm gonna move this for a moment. You're gonna take your right arm and grab a sip if you need to. Take your right arm down, legs forward. Now prop up your ribs. Tap the toe forward and behind you. And 2, and 2, and 3. Now really toe down, exaggerate the toe down. 4, or exaggerated. 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Now rest your arm more like a pillow. Take that top leg ahead. Take the bottom leg. Lift, lift. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Now belly down, lift up both legs, rest your hands underneath your head, tap those feet together up in the air. Try to keep the knees off the ground, but not because you're bending the knees, because you're lifting at the hip glute area. Breathe, scan your neck, it's soft. Scan your shoulders, they're soft. Scan your jaw. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. I have to switch to face you. If you need to sit, grab it. Okay, you're gonna put your elbow up. You're gonna take your legs are a little pitched here. Toe, toe, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest that little arm. Now grab the bottom leg is going to do up. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Now lower on your belly, lift up both legs, but instead of tapping them, take them really high and take a tight little flutter, like you're swimming and there's a kickboard underneath your chest and your arms, and you're lifting up your legs and you're making bubbles on the water. Tight and high little flutter. You should feel your booty. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. This should be working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lie on your side again. Now this time make your arm a pillow. Lift up both legs. Feel your waist. Feel your waist. Now it's easy to flip it up and then just kind of forget about the bottom, but be mindful of both. If your bone is not happy here, your trochanter, you can double up your mat underneath. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, 15. Now you could add on the upper body. There's so many ways to do this. The longer your levers, the harder. So if you need help, you could also just stay what we were doing. Now try to frame your head the whole time. You see how the body's trying to move? Try to frame it for now. It doesn't feel very high. That's okay. 3, 2, now 1. You could actually go up and do banana boat. I have to get away from the wall, so I don't do a banana split into the wall. Wow, I'm so close. 1. And I'll move out. And 2. And 3. All right, let's do the other side, shall we? Now, the arm is going to be a pillow. We did 15 double leg lifts. Take your exhale and lift. Feel your waist. Relax your neck. Concentrate on both the up and the down.
12, 13, 14. All right, 15. Now you could add on. You could also just stick with the lower body. Good. 8. Try to stay arms like a frame instead of throwing the arms forward. If you're doing the arm overhead, it'll be harder. Okay, now if you want to take 3, we're going to go up. So the arms can come up. 1. If you want, you can even cross your arms on your chest. That makes it harder. 2. 1 more. Exhale. And 3. Perfect. Now you're seated. I'm going to turn so I can see you better. Partial roll back. 1, 2, 3. Now, how low you go depends on your feet. You don't want your feet to kick off the floor. So you may just go 5 inches. You may go down to the shoulders. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Now we're going to take about 30 seconds to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Your legs might have to get long here. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Full body stretch. Shift through your legs. That's going to get your QL, that muscle of the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and inhale. Good. And exhale. Draw those feet back up. And we do either a normal crunch or a second set of those double crunches. You remember how we lifted our legs and we lifted our shoulders and our hips. 10, 9, keep going. I'm going to double my mat. 8, 7, 6, 5. And don't let the head all the way down, Catherine. It'll be easier on your neck. So when you come down, don't really rest it. Yeah. The abs are working, but the neck doesn't have to keep picking up the head every time. Rest for a moment. I'll talk about that. Let's do a third set so that can make sense. Lift up your legs. Take your hands behind your head. Lift up your shoulder blades. Now stay here as your low point. Don't let the head back down. That way you don't have to use your neck to keep picking up a heavy head. 2, you're probably looking through the thigh window the whole time. 4, 5, 6, you got it. 7, 8, and 9, and 10. And Betty, your hips are going to come off the floor a little bit bigger. I just know it. This gets easier. Lift up your right leg, and with that right leg in the air, let's roll that ankle 10 times. 10 times. Point and flex, and act like you're drumming through your toes, like you're spreading them out and you're lowering them, right? Now hold that stretch. If you prefer to do this with a Dynaband, you can take a Dynaband or a Pilates ring. And this last part here is going to be gentle stretches. So get yourself as comfortable as you need. In other words, if you need a pillow, do that. If you need a long sleeve shirt on now, like a little sweatshirt, do that. Take that leg across the body. If you need a Dynaband, take the time. A little bit, 2 inches. And those of you that are YouTube subscribers, I changed the name the other day to Erin Go Girl on YouTube. And I put about a 10-minute stretch routine before bed. You don't have to use it before bed, but they're all lying down stretches basically. You could do it anytime. But they're basically this series. and if you subscribe, you'll get an email that says it. But that's where the big classes are going to be, these on the recordings, and that's where these little ones that I'm making with my GoPro with a cleaner image and a sharper image are going. So check those out if you want little free ways to get some stretching and Pilates routines and rolling routines, and then send me your ideas. Now go out live, but I just wanted to let you know the name of it is Erin Go Girl, just like the Instagram. So it's changed. So a little bit wider, the videos are the same, the name's changed. Now this is more inner hamstring, but your left leg is pouring down. That way it's getting a hamstring stretch. Every exhale is a good chance to let go of tension. You can even head it out longer, guys, so it's more like a pure inner thigh. Good. Left leg pours. Breath drops really low. Take another inhale. And then let that go. Now if you compare legs, just shake it out for a moment and feel that low back. I don't even have low back pain, but it really just helps everything, the low back and the leg. So the leg even looks lower than the other video image. Let's keep going. Sorry, Jenny, I have to mute you. I didn't know it was not on mute. There you go. There's usually a default that works. All right, so leg up, hold that, and your right leg is down. Now your shoulders are soft. You're gonna really make sure the belly of the muscle's getting a stretch, not the knee and not the sit bone. And relax that right leg down to the floor. Relax your left leg. Drop the belly, the breath to the belly. Feel the shoulders help you only enough to keep the leg in the air, not to be stressed. As you exhale, there's usually another layer of tension you can let go of. The leg that's in the air, you can internally rotate and cross the midline a couple inches. Just take it across your body, just even 2 inches. Your toes could be facing towards the right shoulder. Breathe into the belly. Five, 4, 3, 2. Take it a little bit wider now, not much because we're going to do the really wide in a minute. So just feel that, just find a place. I like inner hamstring, the other leg's pouring down. I like it. Relax the shoulders, relax the hip. Take it out a little wider or a lot wider. Good. And Betty, I see you have a couch, I have a wall. It's okay if you use some item in your space to help you hold that stretch too. Yeah, sometimes you can pull that leg in closer towards your head as you're there. Keep exhaling out layers of tension. We're going to take another inhale. And on your exhale, we're going to let that go and shake it out. We're going to see how that feels, and we're going to take the knee down twist. Left leg long, right knee over. Now your right arm can go out. You can do your circles if you want, and you can leave them put. I'm just going to leave mine put. So right knee is being helped out by the left hand. When you exhale, you can almost feel your knee gets closer to the floor, or that your spine rotates more. There's a length from your hip to your shoulder. Take another inhale. And on your exhale, we're going to realign. Take that right leg long. Take the left knee over. Now it's a knee down twist. Shimmy your hips as much as you need. Check our time. Good. Take the left arm out like a shoulder stretch. Good. Yep. Your exhale relaxes that knee towards the floor more. It keeps your hip away from your waist more. Your shoulder can let go more. Take another inhale. Now as you're ready, you can realign and just rest for a moment. Palms are up, legs are long. Shake out any tension. I'm going to take a sort of what looks like an excessive shake. Just get rid of anything that might be left in the body, and then flop. Just totally let go. And exhale out any more tension that's in the body. Letting go. And I'm going to put us on blue kayak on Quail Creek State Park, where the water seems to be different hues of blue and green, teal, aqua, and there's sandstone surrounding us in red, blonde, white, deep red, mounds of sand, in the background jagged, rocky mountains, and you can just feel the gentle waves underneath your kayak, your inflatable kayak, so that you can lie on it like it's a big fat mat in the middle of the water, and just rest, feeling the healing energy of the sun, of the fresh air, of the calming energy of the waves, the negative ions of water, and of being in the mountains. Just take a moment to notice the ducks around you, the birds around you, and just accept a sense of peace in the body for healing and tranquility. for rest and rejuvenation, for everything to just stop for a moment and calm. Inhale as if you can smell the desert air, cleansing out your body, and let your exhale get rid of any toxins that are left behind, any dense energy that is weighing you down. Inhale a sense of lightness, and as you exhale, begin to awaken your fingers and come up towards a seated position. Lift up through your spine without much effort. Let your hands touch your heart. You're sitting on that blue kayak. You feel a little bit of waves underneath you, a gentle rocking that's calming. And whenever you're ready, let your eyes open and come back into the room with much appreciation, with much care. Thank you guys so much. So glad to have you. Thank you so much. Good. I hope your body feels wonderful. All right. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.